We got ourselves a new mall here at Memories by Wayne. Welcome to Mid Rivers Mall in St. Peters, Missouri. Just a few minutes down the road from our friend's house in St. Charles. I believe this is a pretty healthy mall, but don't know much else about it, so let's check it out. Looks like we have 2 floors. We are currently on the 2nd floor, in between Macy's and Dillard's. I'll have to remember that. It's Best Buy somewhere around here. Busy little suburb out here, I'll tell you that. St. Louis suburb, but we are in St. Charles County. This is just going to be our typical little walk around. Hopefully don't draw the attention of anyone from security. Dillard's is a name that I've heard of before, but not very familiar with. They have a Dillard's clearance store here. It looks like on the bottom floor, but not the top floor. See a Stitch item here. I don't know what they're putting in here though, but definitely got some toys. I have a feeling this is probably similar to Southridge up in Milwaukee area. They do have a Marcus Theater. That's what that sign is by the elevator. Hoping they have a food court. Yeah, not super big, but considering it is 2 floors, still pretty decent size. There is an Auntie Anne's over there, but hopefully there's some more food options besides that. This is a little wing that heads over to JCPenney. A really big shoe department Encore store. It looks like we have a Macy's down at the other end. Ooh, I wonder if they have a Toys R Us section. Maybe we'll check that out after we do our round over at the 1st floor. Got an allied security person there on the 1st floor. Only security person I've seen so far. We have a Sears over here, which obviously is closed. Yeah, not super busy in here. I mean, it is 4th of July today, so that might factor into the foot traffic a little as well. There's definitely some closed stores, but also some stores might be closed for the 4th of July, so. And they do have a Dick's here. Yeah, but there's your Sears. Okay, food court on the 1st level. Be interested to see what they have. Doesn't look like a really big area. This place looks a little interesting. Kind of like a mix between Barnes & Noble and Blockbuster. I don't know. A train store that's closed right now. Slackers, never heard of them. Looks kind of cool. Okay, this just goes to the Macy's. think this is the first time I've ever seen a Pokemon vending machine. Alright, well I think we've made the full loop on the second floor. So we're gonna have to head downstairs now. Yeah, this is where we came in. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of probably one of those malls that's just sort of in the middle. Not quite a mall like Woodfield, but also not a dead mall. Like Stratford, Spring Hill, etc. Uptown Janesville. I know there's definitely more malls in the general St. Louis area, but this is the closest one to our friend's house, so I wanted to document this one today. I'm sure there's probably bigger ones closer to St. Louis. We're definitely not a quick drive to the arch from here. This is definitely like the outer suburbs of St. Louis. Cool skylights. I do like that. Okay, this just goes to Marcus Cinema. Might have to ride the elevator back up. Stitch item spotted. Sonic spotted over there. And we're getting kind of close to where that security lady was. So maybe put the phone away for a sec. Okay, I don't see her right now. Alright, well we found our food court. So that's good. I think we're gonna head over to Macy's. Check out their Toys R Us. It's kind of a tradition here. And head back to the food court from there. That'll be about it. Oh, what do you know? They have Charlie's. It has been a little while since I've had Charlie's. They have Panda Express, Snow Factory, Sugar Cane Juice Bar, and that's about it. Okay, not a super big food court, but they have a Charlie's, so ain't gonna complain about that. They have a pretzel place over there also. Alright, we will definitely be back here. Most likely for Charlie's. Yeah, they have like 4 places. I'm not even sure if that Snow Factory one's actually open right now. And this is the hallway back to the Sears. Yeah, this hallway in particular has kind of abandoned vibes. Not much going on down here. Yeah, it just got eerily quiet down here. Oh, they got 2 floors for this V-Stock place. I don't know. Okay, interesting. Do you know that Victoria has a secret? And her secret is that she was made by a man. Alright, well let's get Macy's done. I already see the sign for Toys R Us, first floor, and I actually see Toys R Us right over there. Well, now you can't get any more convenient than that. I don't even have to take an escalator down to the basement. Okay. Pretty nice. Laid out a little different than I'm used to. Most of the ones that we've vlogged so far. Again, you know, it's all the same stuff. Does seem like they are stocked pretty well here, so that's always nice. Ooh, we have blue stuff. Oh my gosh, a lot of blue stuff. And some pepper. 25% off. There's gotta be some kind of a clearance section or something here. Trish Stratus. Wow. Interesting. It says 2024. Is she still wrestling? Or is this like a classics? I remember her back from the 90s. I haven't been able to get quite the same amount of views as I did with my first Macy's visit for the Toys R Us in downtown Chicago on State Street there. You know, overall in general, those videos do well. The mall videos do fairly decent. Yeah. When in Rome moment, I guess. Or when you're in St. Peters, Missouri, and they have a Macy's Toys R Us. Ooh, big Sonic, big tails, nice. 15% off. Ooh, we have some turtle stuff. Oh, even though I don't like the new design of the turtles of the past 10 years or so, Donatello's pretty cute there. You got Mikey, yep. He doesn't look half bad. A little Disney section here. Oh, Stitch. Apparently Stitch is preschool. That's a good sign for me. Big Stitch. Movie time, blind boxes. Okay, yeah, so they're getting merchandise for the new live action movie. Yeah, that makes sense. Another little Disney section here. Disney princesses. Oh, a lot of Disney princess stuff. Yeah, a lot of good sales going on right now. I don't recall seeing any sales really at any of the previous Toys R Us Macy's that we have gone to. 30% off. Very interesting. I wonder if that is kind of a sign for something with the future of Macy's Toys R Us. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Yeah, pretty nice. I do kind of like this sort of open layout here. Definitely very different than any of the other ones we've seen so far. Still have to go to the standalone Macy's in Bloomingdale, Illinois. It's just not a short drive from McHenry. I'm sure the Toys R Us is not going to look all that much different than these, but still worth checking out for sure. And just like that, we can go back to the mall now. So far, it's been fairly easy to film here. Oh, geez, that's a creepy hallway. Yeah, I do like the skylights. Yet another hot day down here in the St. Louis area. We did just do that parade, but man, it's like not really the weather for me to be doing nature walks or anything. All right, going down our last hall. Interesting. So finish our little trek down this hallway here and then head over to Charlie's. Yeah, there we go. There's the escalator that we went down. I think it's time to head over to Charlie's. A little Missouri puzzle. That's cool. Alright, let's get our Charlie's Philly steak. And this is what we're dealing with. I don't even know if Adam says that anymore. We have our fries. And the chicken cheesesteak, I know sometimes I get the turkey, but I really wanted the drink, so got a small combo. Pretty good value. I don't actually have ketchup though. I probably should have grabbed that. Whew, hot. All right, this is definitely Memories by Wayne tradition here. Charlie's cheesesteak. Had them all. I'm pretty sure that Charlie's is actually still open over in Hawthorn. That's good. Not much has changed there this year so far. That's why I haven't filmed anything there recently. I was actually over there not too long ago, but I didn't film anything. But yeah, nothing's really changed at all. I think there's a couple more stores in that new Hawthorn 2.0 outdoor section that they still really haven't built the other outdoor section yet. And the inside of the mall still looks the same. They haven't done anything with that Dave & Buster's section yet. In that wing, it's still the same 2 restaurants and the food court. Nothing's been renovated there yet, so again, any kind of updates, I will let you guys know. Nothing's going on right now. Yeah, they are like at 3 or 4 things now that are actually open in that outdoor section, so I mean that's good, I guess. Nothing I'm really interested in now. Pretty nice mall. Definitely has some retro touches to it. There's green pepper. I don't really do green peppers. So. Big old pickle. Gotta stay hydrated. The St. Louis heat. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna finish these fries, but that's okay. I don't really need them, it's just part of the combo, so. They are good fries though. Now, does the elevator even work? That is the question. Of course it is here in this dead wing. Is it on this side? Yes, yes. Yeah, let's see. It's a little button light up. Yes, it does. Yeah, this thing's got some retro vibes to it. Ooh, I just heard a beep. Creepy hand. Alright. We gotta go for 2. Alright. It works. That's a good sign. One of the few times I'll choose to actually go in an elevator would be at a mall. And that is Mid-Rivers Mall in St. Peters, Missouri, outside of St. Louis. I'm guessing there's a river somewhere around here, and that it is pretty mid. Yep, this is where we came in. Another mall has been documented here at Memories by Wayne. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out our mall playlist. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for watching.